All right, over to you, Rick.
I've got it from here. You're right, Brenda. Surge365 and just the opportunity we have with the different products. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quick walkthrough of the Vortex. And so let's take a look at the Vortex. The Vortex is a complimentary link that we can give out to the world just by being in Surge365. And this is a customer discount travel savings website. And so you can give out unlimited. And so let's go through it real quick. I'd like to do a quick test drive. So this is the link that you can give out. If you look up in the top left, My Vortex 365, and someone receives this link, you can post it on your page if you are a church or an organization or even a business. Give it out to all your employees, put it on social media. So when a person gets this link, it has a short video that'll give them an overview of the Vortex and the benefits. And they create a free profile, first name, last name, email address, make up a password. They'll get a confirmation email. There's an activation link in that email. They click it to activate, and then they can come back up and in the returning traveler will log in. So let's go ahead and let's log into the Vortex. What I'd like to do is a short test drive of the Vortex, just to show you what a customer would see and to show you the savings and the earnings through the Vortex. Okay, so what you're seeing now is the actual Vortex. This is something that you can give out to the customer. Let's take a quick test drive through. And it's got your account information here, but let's take a look. This is an international site, so it converts into multiple languages, including Mandarin, Chinese, Korean, Japanese, and many other languages. And so you can give it out to someone that's anywhere in the world. And also they can pay in their currency. And so it has the currencies of the world. Now, the timing on this is you may give this out. People are booking travel even next year through online sites. It has a live chat. So we have access to concierge as well as travel professionals. If they have any questions, great thing about it, they're not calling you. And so if it's assistance with the cruise, again, multiple languages, they can ask any questions and get those questions answered. Set it and forget it. And just looking across the top, we have hotels and resorts, cruises, cars, flights. Now our flights include Southwest Airlines, vacation homes, kind of in that Airbnb market space. We're in that same market space, so if you like vacation homes. Activities, any tickets around the world, emergency travel services, and that's important to actually go through and take a look at. And we'll be talking about that a little later. And scrolling down, all the locations of the world, we've got some great deals here. And so we're going to just show you, and we're going to let's go to Orlando. And just to show you some prices on the Vortex. Now, the Vortex is a booking engine. It's a search engine. Move aside Expedia, move aside Travelocity, puts you in that same market space. And let's look at July. And how about, let's see, how about the 19th through the 25th of July in Orlando? Hopefully we'll be traveling again, and but let's take a look. This is the search engine. And so finding the best deals. Hotels up to 60% over the public price of Expedia. Cruises and cars up to 30% savings over Expedia, that public price. And so let's take a look. And let's scroll down here and look at some of the hotels. As you can see, I'm going to scroll down and see if I see a particular hotel. So let's take a look here. The Days Inn in Kissimmee. The public price is $359, and again, that's an excellent price. But the public price is the price if I were to go to Expedia and Priceline. They own all the other companies out there, so they set the rate, and so that public price is set at $359. and the Vortex comes in up to 60% less than whatever that public rate is. And so here they're saving $67 or 19%. And so the total with tax that the person that gets this free link is $292. And so they're pretty happy because they're saving a ton of money, and they can select that room. And as you can see, as I was scrolling down, you've got multiple savings. Where do you like to stay? But we're looking at the days in right here. So let's go, and that's a good overview of the Vortex. Now imagine the Vortex link going out to an entire congregation. And when the world is ready to travel, you've got 7.6 billion people all locked down, raring at the bit to go. Imagine giving out this free link, and this is where the power comes in of tapping into this huge industry. Public price, the savings, $67. The savings goes to the owner of the Vortex. So if that church is giving out the link and everyone is traveling, they don't have to manage this. And we've got business travel. They give out this free link to their employees who are traveling, their salespeople who are traveling. They're going to save. The savings comes back. 60% of whatever they save comes back to that organization or that business or that church. 60% of whatever they save. So 60% of that $67. Let's scroll up just a little bit here. And let's take a look at the Holiday Inn. Public price, $570. So the Vortex again goes out, it looks at that Expedia Priceline price, comes in at up to 60% less. The person who owns the Vortex, the organization, earns 60% of whatever is saved. And so the total with tax that that person pays is $436. Now, we want to show you the membership. This is the Vortex. This is a free link for customers, but we as members of Surge365, we get the lowest prices through the membership. And so let's take a look real quick at the membership. And let's go to Orlando. And we're going to be going more detail through the membership in just a moment. But let's take a look at Orlando, because I want to show you the difference between the membership prices and the Vortex price. And so we're looking at July 19th through the 25th. Let's take a look. And so if I'm booking through the Vortex. If the customer is booking, he's booking, hopefully, I'm booking through my membership rather. The customer is booking through the Vortex. Customer saves, I earn 60% of what they save. Here, I'm getting the lowest rates through the membership. So let's take a look. Now, this is the membership. Remember that Holiday Inn that we looked at, Orlando. The public price, $570. The savings through the membership, $267. So with tax, I'm paying $303. And that's huge, folks. And we can compare the public price. It's even higher if you go to Expedia right now. The public price is even higher. So that's a jacked up price, even higher than the public price listed at $570. So this is the access to the lowest rates. And so let's scroll down, take a look at the days in. So the days in, going through the membership, I'm saving, it's $359 public price. I'm saving $133. And so the total with tax is $226. So let's take a look. You can compare, and that's one thing that's a neat feature of the membership, is that you can compare the public prices. All the different companies, Expedia, Hotels.com, and as you can see, that price is a set price. Now, we also earn reward credits. So let's take a look real quick, and then we're going to turn it over to Brenda here. let's take a look at the reward credits. Reward credits are kind of like credit card points, and that accumulate and we earn for free travel. And so in booking this room, we've got savings of $133 and we earn 249 reward credits. The cool thing about this is we're earning reward credits on our own personal travel, and we're also earning reward credits when the customer books through the Vortex. And so those reward credits all roll back up to us, and it's pretty cool. And so, ladies and gentlemen, that's a very quick overview of the Vortex and the membership. And we're going to be talking more about the membership. One of the things I'd like to add about the Vortex, it's a complimentary link. And so if you know someone that's here in Surge365, they can give you a free Vortex link that's going to save you money, up to 60% over Expedia on hotels, up to 30% or over Expedia on cars and cruises. So definitely get back with that person, and they'll give you that free Vortex link. And even better still, hang around and we'll talk to you about becoming a member through Surge365. Back to you, Brenda.
You're muted, Brenda.
I'm just chatting away. Very good, Rick. Thank you so much, Laura. Okay, what I'd like for you to do, Rick, is go ahead and give control to Laura, and then she's going to do a great job of showing us the marketplace and the vacation homes. So, Laura, you take it away.
Thank you, Brenda. So yeah, one of the things that I like to do, you've maybe have heard me talk about, owning timeshares and travel shares before. And if I did, marketplace is one of the places I can actually put my, why is this not, it says I'm controlling it, but it's not. We might be having issue. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. All right. So anyway, if I wanted to put my timeshare up because I didn't use it, this is a place that I would put it up. And so one of the things I love, and I've been doing all those certificates and training. So my background is Mazatlan, by the way. So I've already been there. So I want to go, we're going to go to Playa del Carmen or Cancun. And you will see all these locations, all these places, they're all around the US. They're also in other locations. You have a wide variety to choose from. There's Freeport, Bahamas, there's Costa Rica, Dominican Republic. But let's go to Playa del Carmen and wait till you see these, because these will really blow you away. If you've seen my pictures of timeshare properties, a lot of times they're one studios, they're one bedroom, two bedroom, they sleep a number of people. They generally have all of the amenities of home for you, which makes it even less expensive, for eating. But one thing cool about Mexico is there are an awful lot of all-inclusives. So if you look at this, the Reef Playa Car Resort and Spa, optional, all-inclusive. And when you see this price right here, starts at $275, that's for the entire week. That is not per night. So you can just go down here and click on view dates, and you earn reward credits on this stuff too, I believe. But the nice thing about this here is now here's a studio, which would be fine for Dakota and I. There's studios that sleeps 2. There's one that sleeps 4. If you're a family, here's a 1-bedroom that sleeps 4. So in other words, there's normally a bed in there, and then there's normally a hideaway bed or something else, or depends on what they have. You can go through it, but you'll notice this says bid or rent now. Now, if you're if you're 4 people going, $1,500 to spend for the entire week is really not that much when you split it up between 4 people. However, what Marketplace allows you to do is bid. And I won't hit it now because I'm not going to commit Rick to going because we're on Rick's site. But if you were to hit bid, I could say, hey, will you take 1,000 or will you take 1,200? It's up to the owner of whether they want to take it or not. And if they accept it, then you're going. There is no refunds on those. So make sure whatever those dates are that you're available and you're already clear to go. So here's the one for $275, June 20th to 27th. That's coming up pretty quick. But they would rather have these places filled than them going, empty. So, you know, I could actually hit bid and say, oh, well, would you take 250? You know, the closer it gets, probably the lower they're going to go because they're going to want to get something for it. So this is really great, especially for kind of last minute getaways, you know, that you just want to do at a last minute, you know, kind of a last minute deal. The homes, that is, my sister does that a lot because my sister has a family of 6. So it's her and her husband and the 4 kids. One's about to leave and get married soon, but this is exactly what she looks for when she goes. And as a matter of fact, they had went to the Port Canaveral area and Florida, but you can just type in, let's just do even Colorado Springs. You'd be surprised at what's even in close into your own area or around. If you look at Colorado Springs, or I could have even done Denver, you know, it's kind of the funny thing here is that we live right in the Springs. We have one of the top resorts, the Broadmoor, and most of us never, you know, even spend time with that. But say we went July, we want to go July 12th to, let's just say the 18th. We're just going to take the week and go. And you're searching for 2 guests, and you can change the number of guests and everything with that as well. And then boom, here pops up all of these different places. Shows you different views. You can click on them. This one will tell you this is a 2-bedroom, 1 bath. It's $75 per night. And, you know, as you click on them, you can flip through to see kind of what the house looks like inside. But, you know, you're staying in someone else's home. So obviously you have all the amenities of home. It just depends on what you're looking for. My sister went with one where they had a whole big pool and the gate. They each had their own rooms. I mean, she just really decked things out. But, you know, if you don't want to stay in a hotel, you'd rather have a homey feeling, the homes is a great option to do that with. So I just kind of want to show you some of those, and you can play with any area. You know, the one thing I love about our site too, which I'm not sure if I heard Rick mention or not, but when you book your hotels and stuff like that through here, you'll notice our taxes and fees are already included up top. So if you're one of those people that have one of the free Vortex links and you want to do your own comparison, by all means, compare to wherever you want to go. Just know on all the other sites, you have to go all the way through to checkout to get their taxes and fees because they don't show them up front, and ours does. But everything we do on here, we earn reward credits. And I've used some of mine, but so there you have options. There's places like this. The marketplace, you know, the one thing I love about being a member is we have that whole 7-night reward vacation for being a member. And if you look at these places, yes, you're seeing these, you know, dirt cheap, but I can tell you a lot of those accommodations, and a lot of our accommodations for that 7-night reward are 4.5 stars. Some of them have 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom. Those easily go for anywhere from $200 to $400 a night. But because you're a member and you stay active for 12 months, the company actually rewards you with a 7-night reward vacation. You just pay the $99 reservation fee and you get yourself there. The rest is taken care of. So we have a lot of options and a lot of stuff that we can do on here, you know, and since I mentioned it, like I said, the timeshare, that's something, you know, totally different. The one thing I do like about the 7-night reward is there's no timeshare presentation. You're not roped into anything. It is just flat out get away from home, unplug, stay in a nice place, and enjoy a vacation for a week. Brenda, back to you.
All righty. Thank you so much, Laura. Appreciated that. And what we're doing is we're just giving a short little walkthrough, test drive, so you can see what you have. Definitely give out those Vortex. They're free. And what I love about my membership, and that's the top package. So if someone's showing you this so you can get an idea of what you're getting, you figure right here, you have the hotel, cruises, cars, right up on the top there, flights, and you can put in wherever you want to go. Like Rick mentioned, we have Southwest, and that is not where everybody has right now. Southwest is usually only Southwest, so you're able to go to Southwest with the membership, and we have everything. And what I love about our membership also is it's an industry. It's not just a product. So if you love flying Delta, you can still fly Delta, and you can use your Delta rewards, your Surge365 rewards, and if you're using a credit card that give points when you use it, you're getting the points for the same credit card. So what we like to call that is double dip, a triple dip. So each time you use the credit card, the same airlines, the same hotel, if you have Hertz or Enterprise with your car rental, then you're able to get the same type of deals with that also. See, it's all about accumulating reward points, triple dip, and that's what you're still allowed to do. You're not forced to only use one type of item. If you like Hertz, right here, Rent-A-Car, Avis, whatever you like, you can still use those because as a member, you have access to all of this. And so that's one thing I really like about that. And then also, if you go back up, we talked about flights, cruises, hotels, the same thing. So if you want to be, if you're a Marriott specialist and you like Marriott and you want to get their reward points, go to Marriott. And you put in, it's a simple site to use. You put in the destination, time, how many people search, and there's going to be thousands of hotels to come up. You can even do where you can put your price in there as to if you want high to low. So I think that's pretty cool too. You can also, like Rick said earlier, you can put in a language, you can pay in whatever currency you want to pay in, and that's awesome because it allows you to really build a business and create a lifestyle. And like Laura said, you get the 7 nights free with our membership. After 12 months of paying your monthly fee, now they have all these different places that you're able to go to. So you definitely want to get the top package. It is the one that will allow you to explore, see everything, and enjoy it all. So we're going to keep moving along here. And I'm going to ask Rick to turn it over to Mariano, and he's going to share with you another tab on lifestyle and all the great things you can get through Surge365. So Mariano, you have control.
Thanks, Brenda. Thanks, Rick. So as you can see, folks, when I clicked on the lifestyle tab, the drop-down menu gives you lots of options or things to look at. And I'm going to just highlight a few of them and let you look at them. But what I want to talk about first, and Rick had mentioned, I think, a little bit about the emergency travel services. What I want to share with you all is that, when you start spending thousands of dollars on a trip, you want to make sure that you're covered because we know that things happen, especially if you're booking something way in advance. And then, when you also consider the fact that sometimes things happen while you're on your vacation or on that trip, you want to make sure that your medical expenses are covered. And so the reason I want to highlight this emergency medical travel services package, it costs $179 for a year, and it includes the whole family. So, one of the other things that I want to share with you is that if you happen to be doing this for an organization, we found out recently through one of our other members, if the whole group is traveling through our service, they're covered as well. But here's a special thing that's going on right now. Instead of paying $179 for the emergency travel services, you can actually pay only $79 for the same package. So that right now we've got a special going on where if you enter the code Global 100 when you go to purchase this, it'll save you $100. So you only pay $79 for it. So again, that code is Global, GLOBAL 100. So take advantage of that, okay? Now, the other thing that you can see, or the other things you can see here is that there's golf. And these are tee times that you can take advantage of. Like if you're going to be going to Arizona, for instance, and you're living in Colorado, you can book tee times from your place here at home in Colorado. And so that's there's golf courses all over the United States and in some other countries. The other thing I want to share with you or to give you a look at is the gift cards. When we have these reward credits that we earn, we can use those reward credits or we can use money to buy gift cards and then hand them out, like say for Christmas or whatever. So you can see that there's a ton of stores here that are available, for you to buy gift cards at. And so I just kind of want to scroll through that so you can see that, all right? So that's a great way to, gift somebody that is going to be able to take advantage of that. Or you can use them, you can also buy gift cards for other countries as well. So if you're going to be traveling abroad, take a look at the different countries, where you can buy gift cards in here. And there's a list real quick, all right? So going back to the other list is there's luxury residences. And what I want to share about the luxury residences is that I was looking at one last night. It was in Las Vegas, because Vegas is opening back up. And this luxury home had 8 bedrooms in it with 5 bathrooms. And you could house up to at least 16 people. Well, when you broke it all down, if you had 16 people staying at this place, like say you're having a bachelor party or you're just having a family gathering or what have you, it turned out to be about $50 per person for the entire week. And so, if you're in that kind of a mode, or if you need something like that, certainly take a look at the luxury residences. And so we're looking at restaurant savings. This is a service that I really like using because whenever I travel, I like to travel in style. And there's restaurant coupons that you can get that'll give you big discounts. It's through restaurant.com. And what I love about those certificates is they never expire. And you can always exchange them for other restaurants if you like. Now, under shopping rewards, if you're an online shopper, you really want to take advantage of this. It's simply because of the fact that, why not get a bigger bang for the money you're going to spend anyway, right? And I'm not going to get into a lot of this, but on this first page, you can see that there's a list of stores here, but I want you to pay attention to the right-hand margin where you see categories. I'm going to go down real slow so you can see all the different categories that are available to you. And there's thousands of stores here, folks. So if you're an online shopper, you might as well go ahead and get, paid more for doing what you're already doing. I want to stop right here, though, because I want to point out a couple of things. If you look at the line that has, let's see, let me scroll back up a little bit. This store right here, it's a blue square, and then there's 21st Century, and then there's respective or effective press mileage. Okay, notice that some of them have 20% and some have cash. What I want to share with you is that it tells you right here what you're going to get back whenever you use that or go to that particular store to buy something. So again, more bang for the buck, right? So let's go ahead and go back to where I was before. See, let me back, okay. And then that's the shopping part. And if you're a wine drinker, there's a wine club that you can participate in. But the last thing I want to share with you, and oh, by the way, the wines are from California. So this worldwide tours option, if you know that you're going to be traveling abroad, you want to take a look at the packages that are here and realize that there's destinations all over the world. And these are, when we highlight some of these things, these are some of the top picks. So you can see South America, Western Canada, Budapest and Vienna, and just a few more. But the bottom line is that wherever you want to go, if you want to do a package, this is the place to go to get it. Essentially, that's all I want to share with you, but really realize that even though that lifestyle tab may not be real obvious to you, look at all the things that are there. And again, it's one of the major benefits of what our top package has to offer through the membership. So Brenda, back over to you.
All righty. Great job. I really could have we could have stayed on shopping longer because the shopping is fun, and especially during this time, you definitely want to shop on your own membership because you're getting reward credits and you're going to buy the stuff anyway. So why not shop on your own website and get the reward credits? Okay, I think we're going to turn it back over to Rick.
Yes, you are. And wow, fantastic. You know what I love about the whole deal is the value. Everyone is looking for value. And in this package, the travel owner package, you have nothing but value. You've got the membership, and I love, Laura, how you said you've got that 7-day vacation, 3,000 locations around the world that's included just because you're a member. You actually have a travel agency that we didn't talk about this time, we'll talk about next, but a full service travel agency, access to all the certifications, all the training. You've got that vortex for customers that you can give out. It's a free link. It's a way to earn some extra income. They save, you earn. You've got the reward credits that are accumulating for every dollar you spend. Even when the Vortex customer books, it's all accumulating back to you for free travel. And again, you've got that 7-day reward. So it's value, folks, nothing but flat out value. And so the travel owner package, I like to just talk about as we close, it's $4.99. That's a one-time fee for everything we just talked about. Absolutely worth it, less than the cost of a used cell phone, $99.95 monthly. And this is a business you can work from home. We have a limited time stimulus offer that I just think is just out of this world. No monthly fee payment for 3 months, for 90 days. And so come on board, no monthly fee, start planning your trip, start taking those certifications with our travel agency. And the great thing about it, the months still count toward the annual vacation reward. So start thinking about where you want to go, over 3,000 locations. Now we do also have the travel income package that is available for $2.99. And you want to look into that. If you got to come in with that package, come in with that package. You know, it's going to include the travel agency. It's going to include the vacation rewards trip, and it's going to include the Vortex. So if you got to come in that way, come in, but you want the full deal. And so there you have it. Get back with the person that invited you, and definitely come on board today. Back to you, Brenda, for the close.
All righty. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mariano, Laura, Rick. We really appreciate you guys taking the time to kind of walk through with us, do what we call our little test drive, showing you what we're so what we're so excited about, what the tools are, and how you too can use it by having your own membership. The top is the way to go. You want to go to the tip top and get started with us today. And so get back to the person who invited you to listen to this video. And it's just that simple. We're here to help you. It's about clicking around, learning your tool, what you have, and how to use it. So thanks again for joining us today. And I'm telling you, we look forward to seeing you on the beaches of the world. Everyone have a great day.